Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ariana's Guided Messages. I'm your host, Ariana, and for those of you who know me, welcome back. For those of you who don't, I'm here to dismantle deception and guide you back to truth, love, and alignment. So with that being said, let's get into today's reading. So this message is for Leos, okay? So Leo placements. That's if you are a Leo, if that's your zodiac sign, or if you have Leo somewhere in your birth chart. Check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node because this message may resonate with you. If it doesn't, I do have other zodiac sign readings in my playlist, so you can go and check my other videos there and see if those messages resonate, okay? Remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So we're going to jump right in for Leos. Leo placements. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, male or female. Doesn't matter. Take it how it resonates. What's coming out for my Leos? Allah, angels, Holy Spirit guides. What's coming out for Leos? Let's see what's going on. One more shuffle. What's coming out for Leos? What is coming out for Leos? All right, let's see here. Leos. Okay, Leos, you got evil eye here. All right. Evil eye, you know, somebody's mad, someone's jealous. You could have several people jealous of you at this time, but someone is just big mad. They're just like envying whatever you got going on. So you got evil eye here. What else is going on for Leos? But you're unbothered. You're just like, whatever. And that's why it's not working. Like, people need to understand, like, you could be jealous of someone and evil eyeing, but like, if they're not paying attention, like, who cares? You know, it's like that Big Sean song, like, I don't F with you. Like, guy, we don't care. All right. Let's see. What else is coming out for Leo placements? What's coming out for Leo placements? Emotional pain. This could be a person that caused you emotional pain in the past, or they could be, you know, hurt people. So it could be a person that is going through emotional pain at this time, or just wounded, very wounded energy in their head. Just life ain't lifing right now for them. Okay. All right. Meanwhile, occupation wanted to come out. So you're finding your place in life, your role. Maybe you have a new role. Maybe you have a new career, or you're finding meaning in the career that you have. All right. What else is coming out for Leo placements? Maybe you could be healing people that are in emotional pain too. All right. And thoughts here. So yeah, some of you guys could help people who are hurting, could help people who are emotionally trapped or feeling down. Something that you're doing could be uplifting these people, okay? Or your rise could be heavily in someone's mind. Ooh. Oh yeah, with endings here. Okay, it's someone that you ended things with that is not on your path. You see how there's a deep, like a deep break in this road. Okay, a deep gap here. They can't come along to the next path, and that path is leading towards the sun. Okay, and they probably expected to. They probably expected, oh, I'll be able to ride this wave or know this person forever. All right, let's see what else is coming out for Leo placements. Yeah, this is their karma. Okay, so whoever's evil eyeing now, big mad, just hating or whatever, it's their karma. They can't come along with you. All right, you're on a different path to bliss. You're on a different road to happiness, and this is true happiness. Okay, what else came out? You have several cards that came out. Ice Queen here, nice guy here. And then you have moving on, as I said that. All right. You're setting boundaries. You know when to be nice, who to be nice to, who to pour into, who not to, and you're moving on. Maybe you were this nice person, you know, you have this nice guy finish last energy. You know, it could be a woman I'm talking to, but you could have had that whole thing where, you know, you put others before yourself in the past, and that's what they're used to. And you moved on from that. You set boundaries and you're like, bye. So yeah, no. Leo placements, what's coming out for Leos? Yeah, you guys, whoever I'm talking to, you're very mature, or you could be dealing with a mature woman. Okay. But this mature woman, whoever this is, in the distant future, later on in life, they're going to have bad health concerns or be facing health concerns. It could be a mature woman or an adult figure who is evil-eyeing you, okay, with high honor. All right. You're going to be in this respectful position, respected, honored. Maybe people are looking up to you in some way, shape, or form. Maybe someone you looked up to is going to go through some sort of health issues that you need to see about or be aware of. And if that's the case, you know, I'm sorry for that going on, you know. Let's see what else is coming on out for Leo placements. All right. Yeah, someone is mentally and emotionally unstable. All right. Yeah, someone who wanted to be looked at in this high honor or wanted to achieve something, achieve some sort of position, you know, have some sort of accolades, they're going through being mentally and emotionally unstable, and they have animosity towards you because of it. You know, they're holding on to grudges. They're holding on to like this hate. I don't know. This is crazy. For Leo placements, what's coming out for Leos? We're going to get into the tarot to really dissect this. But yeah, because they're facing losses right now. Health concerns, losses, drama, feeling left out, conflict. It's like, you know, meanwhile, you're doing, look, with the priest, you're protected. You're leveling up. You're heavy on the protection here is what I'm getting. Heavy on the protection. Okay. What's coming out in the tarot for Leos? Who could Leo have been dealing with in the past? All right. And what's coming out for them? What is the advice on this for Leo placements? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. All right. What's coming out for Leos? For Leos. All right, let's see what's coming out for Leos. Okay, you have Page of Wands, new vibrant energy, taking action, new opportunities coming your way, new possibilities, doors opening. What else is coming out for Leos? Seven of Wands, protection with it, protection with your decision making, protection in the things you do, of things that you cultivate, of things you create. It's protected. All right, with Seven of Wands here. What else? Well, you had several cards I wanted to flip out. Okay, so let's take a minute, all right? So, you have all these I wanted to come out, and I'm going to dissect them all, okay? You have Up in the Clouds. Okay, so you're protected from this energy, this person that's all up in their mind, all up in their head, fixated on what you got going, and you've moved forward, okay? You've moved forward, you move past this. This energy is not touching you, this obsession. All right, obsession with your ranking, with you learning, with you elevating, with the Hierophant here, okay? And then Eight of Swords. This is leaving them up in their head, feeling stuck, feeling trapped. So this is definitely someone who's facing a level of karma, which makes them have several seats, okay? Where they can't maneuver like they used to. Nine of Wands. Maybe this is how you were feeling in the recent past. Maybe you were feeling bound, stuck, always dealing with ups and downs that left you feeling drained, tired, and just like depleted of all your energy. But that's what this person is going through. All right. With the Empress here, you could be dealing with a Taurus. This could have been a Taurus that may have put you into, in this mindset previously, but you're glowing, you're radiating, you're cultivating, you're creating. Some of you could be new mothers. Some of you could have more children or be having more children at this time, but you are taking care of business here, and it's causing towers. The more you take care of business, the more things implode. So keep going. That's why you have to keep moving. And Five of Pentacles in the reverse. You won't be in this lack energy. All right. You're not suffering. You're not feeling left out. You're protected with the World card here. Okay. What else is coming out for Leos? Sorry, you guys. Okay. What else is coming out for Leos? Page of Cups. So someone could want to make you a love offer. Someone could want to come with a kind gesture, or a gesture that seems kind. What's this Page of Cups with the Three of Wands? In the near future, you could be getting offers or responses, or people are receiving you well in the near future. Okay, let's see what else is coming out for Leo placements. All right. Passion. Yeah. Whatever you have cultivated is bringing you and planting small seeds of love, reciprocity, camaraderie, compassion, and in the future it's bringing about this big, fiery, passionate spark in you, right? It's igniting that passion again. You're feeling passionate about what you're doing in life, okay? You're juggling a lot. You could be multitasking with Two of Pentacles here. You could have a lot of choices, a lot of options, okay? Or there could be someone who in the future, they're planning, because Hidden Enemy did come out, and Four of Pentacles came out, and the Magician came out. Someone could be plotting in the future how to come and how to take this light from you, take this abundance from you, drain you of your energy. And yeah, it's someone in the past, but Six of Pentacles wanted to be in the reverse. You're not going to fall for this. You're not going to fall for whoever is trying to come and act like they're innocent, because you're too intuitive for that. Okay? You're way too intuitive to fall for the okie doke. And that's the message of your video. All right. Nine of Swords here. This person is up in their head and feeling guilt, regret over your protection. Okay. They could be wondering, like, dang, how is she so protected? How does she look? Devil wanted to, how is he or she so protected? How can they see right through this illusion? Okay. I can't put them back in this cycle with the Wheel of Fortune here. This false person that you moved away from successfully because they were too much drama. They were giving you too much, creating ripples in your ocean, like just unnecessary setbacks because of deception here. All right. And this was someone who was meant to teach you something on your journey. With the Moon card, you saw right through the illusions. Hold on one second, you guys. Yeah. You could have been dealing with an air sign or an earth sign, because I'm getting heavy air and earth. All right. Yeah. With the Fool card, you moved forward no matter what it looked like. You saw the illusions, even if you didn't necessarily could put your finger on it, right? Even if there was no proof of how people deceived you or this person deceived you, you was like, you know what? I'm using my intuition and I'm moving on, because this is for the birds. Like, it's something don't feel right, and I'm just going to trust my gut and move forward. And that's what a lot of you Leo placements did. You knew enough to know that it was time to move on. Look, as I said that, High Priestess, you knew enough, because you're highly intuitive, whoever I'm talking to. Like, you could sense, like, when something's a bit off, or when a person is off, or when things don't make sense, or you pay attention to what people say and what they do. Like, you're very aware. You're very self-aware. And you don't have to get a full-on confession from somebody to know that you don't need to be dealing with them no more. Okay? With Three of Swords. And this is breaking people's hearts, okay? You may know that someone betrayed you in some way, shape, or form. And you're just like, you know what? I'm out. No need to have this big on whole conversation. Black magic in the reverse, okay? It didn't work. Like, this couldn't get to you, okay? This was a karmic connection in the past that probably could have hurt you or cut you deep. One second, guys. Okay, guys, yeah, so it definitely could have been a karmic connection in the past, or there could have been something done to interfere with the connection in the past, whether it was a friendship, a relationship, a partnership, something that definitely was trying to come in between something you were trying to build with someone or something. But, you know, you moved forward from that. All right, what else is coming out for Leo placements? With the Lovers here, yeah, something definitely interfered with the past connection that you guys were in. Something or someone. All right. Yeah, with Eight of Pentacles. Something you were trying to cultivate. Something you were trying to work on. A relationship. And you were like, deuces. With the, you know, you put your blocks up. You put your boundaries up. And you walked away from that. All right. Pisces energy. You could have been dealing with the Pisces. But yeah, this was protection. This was divinely guided, okay? You cut through the illusions. You saw right past the manipulation. Okay, what else is coming out for Leo placements? What else is coming out for Leo placements? I'm going to use a different deck. One more card for Leos. Allah, angels, Holy Spirit guides. Yeah, you have 8 of Wands in the reverse and the 5 of Wands in the reverse. There's a lot of air energy here. Yeah, so whoever was trying to send this combative energy, jealousy, conflict, competition, you know, I'm better than you if I can get this or achieve that or wear this like you or da-da-da. It's like, please, that didn't work. Okay, you just played yourself. Anyway, what else for Leo placements? What else? What's coming out for Leo placements? For Leos. What do Leos need to know at this time? Allah, angels, Holy Spirit guides. What is coming out for Leo placements? What other messages are coming out for Leos? What can Leos look forward to? Okay, you can look forward to toasting, celebrating your accomplishments, your wins, people appreciating you, valuing your time, valuing your gifts, okay? Doing for yourself, pouring back into yourself, express gratitude, offer praise to others, look at the brighter side, others raising a glass for you. So you can look forward to the brighter side, okay? Tea time. Okay, there's a lot of tea that's coming out to you. There's a lot of information maybe about past stuff, people, places, things as you're moving forward that's coming to light. You have address issues, reflect and unwind, socialize with others, or take a break or pause. Some of you guys need to take a break or pause at times, okay? Lights on. You need to take these breaks so that you can get these downloads, so that you can keep receiving and get your high intuitive messages. All right. It says be prepared and alert. Moment of awakening. Maintain positive outlook. New ideas will come to you. The more you pause and break and know when to rest and know when to go within, more downloads will come to you and you'll know how to move forward. Okay. Yeah. With choices here and with button up. Okay, you'll know which opportunities are the right things to take or to partake in. And then whatever isn't, you know, you'll fix it. You'll move on from it. You'll be like, okay, now I know better. So now that I'm aware of XYZ, you know, I know how to move now. All right. And this is tapping in. This is making you become more of a visionary. Okay, and this is going to help you lead others away from trouble. You know, some of you guys could be parents. This is going to help you parent properly. You know, look out for your kids. Teach them, you know, what to look out for or move away from or move towards, okay? How to better protect themselves. Or, you know, if you don't have kids, this could be, you know, if you take care of elders or your household or something, you know, it's helping you have this forward thinking, inspiring leadership in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so what Bible messages are coming out for Leo? You have our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an internal glory that far outweighs them all. 2 Corinthians 4 verse 17. Yeah. So, I mean, the stuff that you've overcome, it's helping you more now than it was hurting you before. Okay. And crystals are really imperative right now, you guys, for reducing stress. Okay. So make sure that you select a crystal that resonates with you. You can hold it, close your eyes, meditate with it, put it on something special before you wear it, or just hold it in your hand, sit for 10 minutes with it. Or if you're in the park, you can wear crystals on your bracelets. You can, bury crystals in the ground of your favorite place. Crystals are very healing. So make sure you guys meditate on things that you need to do right now. It'll come to light with you in the future, and make sure you pick crystals that resonate with you to open up your brain and expand that intuition more, Leos. Okay. So this has been your reading. Until next time, thank you so much for joining. Hit the like, share, subscribe button, please, please. Thanks, Leos. Bye.